Welcome to Module 5, Lesson 5. Our I can statement is, I can use place value and regrouping to multiply a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. Okay, so we're continuing with multiplication and continuing with different strategies to multiply. Number 1. For the standing long jump, Gwen lands a jump that measures 24 inches. Amelia's jump is 2 times the length of Gwen's jump. What is the measure of Amelia's jump? How can you use base 10 blocks to show 2 times 24? Draw a quick picture. Use what you know about place value to write 2 times 24 vertically. All right, so let's go ahead and draw our picture. We have 24 and 2 groups of it. It's going to ask us about how much is that. Well, 2 times 24 is about 2 times 20 or about 2 times 25. So it's about 40 or 50. And then it's going to ask us to write this equation vertically. So 24 times 2. Right? This is looking a lot like how we use our standard algorithm. This time we're going to go from right to left. We're going to multiply our ones place just like we have them here. 2 ones times 4 ones is 8 ones. 2 ones times 2 tens is equal to 4 tens, right? 4 tens, 8 ones. So our answer would be 48. Let's go ahead and answer the questions here about letter C. When you multiply the ones, how can you record 2 times 4 ones? It's basically asking you, where are you writing this? You're going to write the 8 ones in the 8 in the ones column, right? We're taking that digit 8 ones, writing it in the ones column. So you can show 8 in the ones column. Remember, this lesson's about using place value. So we want to make sure we're really referencing which place value we're working in. Okay, same with our tens. How do we record 2 times 2 tens? We're showing 4 in the tens column. And what is that 4 in the tens column really? It's showing the 40 that we get with our 2 times 20. Okay, so it's not 4, right? It's not 2 times 2 is 4. It's 2 times 2 tens is 4 tens, or 2 times 20 is 40. All right, so how far did Amelia jump? Her jump measures 48 inches. Remember to include the unit. She's not jumping in feet. She's not jumping in meters. She's jumping in inches. Okay. So let's take a look at number 2. Rachel practices swimming 5 days a week. Each practice will last for 45 minutes. How many minutes does Rachel practice in a week? Use base 10 blocks to show 5 times 45. Draw a quick picture of our work. All right, so as we get into these bigger numbers, right, these quick pictures are a little bit trickier to draw, but we can still do it. We're going to draw 5 groups of 4 tens and 5 ones. Group 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Group 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, I might run out of room here to draw. I'll erase this guy and make him a little smaller. Okay, so there's my groups, right? Each day she's doing 45. 4 tens, 5 ones. Now let's write this problem vertically. 45 times 5. We start with the ones place just like we did, right? Working from right to left. 5 times 5, well, it's equal to 25 ones. Go ahead and write that at letter C. we need to regroup and we need to use our understanding of place value. How do we regroup? Because right here, we have just the ones column. So how many total ones are in 25? If we regroup, we have 5 ones and 2 tens. Those 5 ones go in the ones column, and the 2 tens go above the tens column. Then we multiply our tens. Now we're not going to multiply this 2. This is being regrouped. We're multiplying still 5 times 4 tens, which is equal to 20 tens. But we don't just have 20 tens in this number. We also have this remaining 2 tens. So we must add the 20 tens plus the 2 tens to get 22 tens. Again, we would have to regroup 22 tens into 2 hundreds and 2 tens. So it's going to show us right here, 2 in the hundreds place and 2 in the tens place. Okay, another way to look at that is how we did it using partial products, right? We had our 200 and our 25. The difference is we're starting in the ones column. Instead of placing our 2 tens in our partial product, it gets placed above the tens here so that we can add it when we multiply our tens and get 22 tens. So how long does Rachel practice in a week? She practices for 225 minutes. Great. We're going to go ahead and complete the check understanding together. First, we estimate what's 21 times 4, about 20 times 4. Go ahead and write your estimate. Good, our estimate is about 80. Now, if you're feeling confident, you can also pause the video and complete these on your own. Otherwise, you can work through them with me. All right, we're going to start with the ones place. 4 times 1, 1 is equal to 4 ones. No regrouping needed here. Then we have our 4 times our 2 tens. 4 times 2 tens is equal to 8 tens. Again, no need to regroup, so we have our answer of 84. Now we'll look at number 2. 53 times 7. And go ahead and write your estimate. $53 is about 50. So 50 times 7 would be 5 tens times 7, which would be 35 tens, or 350. And let's go ahead and solve. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this so it's easier to see. All right, so I have my 53 times 7. I'm starting in the ones place. 7 times 3 is equal to 21 ones. If I have 21 ones, I have 2 tens and 1 1. My 1 goes in the ones column. My 2 is above the tens. And now I'll multiply 7 tens times 5, or 7 times 5 tens. That is going to give me 35 tens plus my 2 more. So how many total tens will I have? 37 tens. Okay, so my answer for number 2 is 371.